All right, it's our Coca-Cola Conversations with the head coach of the Auburn Tigers, Coach Hugh. Welcome off the course. How'd you hit him today, Coach?
I honestly was pretty pleased. I'd say 14 of the 18 holes, I was probably a par.
Right away.
On those. I may have not putted a few because we had the score,
Yeah,
but
right.
I think
that's when you
I
mark it
hit
down.
it solid.
Yeah.
Other than 4 holes, I was totally out of it.
So we were broadcasting for 3 hours facing the 10th. And I said watching, I got like, they were talking about whatever, and I got carried away watching people because I was hoping somebody would hit the glass and shatter it.
Yeah.
But I said the 2 best shots I saw on the tee on 10 were Trent Dilfer and you.
Okay.
And did you end up birdieing 10?
I lifted out.
Man.
Lifted out. I did. I hit a good putt. Liked the way I hit it. Just didn't go.
Hell of an approach,
I
though.
did struggle with the speed of the greens a little bit.
Yeah, they got them fast, don't they?
Yeah, I just struggled a little bit. I was a little too hard all day for them to take the hole or the break. So you didn't mention Kirby or any others in there.
Kirby, how was Kirby's?
Kirby's was okay. Kirby's
hit
it
a
on the
golfer.
hill a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a little deep.
I think
So he
Kalen
missed the
DeBoer,
green.
He's gotten a lot better. No, he got, I think, the back end of it.
Okay.
Kalen DeBoer pulled his, so I think he was long and left, right?
Yep, he was real long.
Yeah. That's all right. I got some power
He was
behind
trying
it.
to show out.
He was trying to break your glass.
Do you have Kalen in your cell phone?
I do.
Wow.
I do. I may text him when we get through here and tell him I beat him on 10.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have the other 15? Now 15. It's hard to
That's
imagine
right.
16. Do you have all those guys?
All 15. We actually have a
Wow.
text grouped.
Do you really? Like, what's covered in that?
It's covered actually from the SEC office created it.
Yeah, just in case.
But every now and then, one of our coaches will start a conversation in it, and some of us chime in, some don't.
Yeah.
You know who the chatty ones are. And everybody who always has an opinion.
I love Eli Jerkwitz, don't you?
That's the chatty one.
Eli's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, Eli has some great ideas, honestly.
Yeah.
He does.
And he can coach.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's a ball coach.
we didn't give him credit. We were like, oh man, 1 year at Appy State, that guy didn't deserve this job. And I mean, based on last year, dude can coach.
He can coach, and he's got a distinct advantage right now with the way they're operating. And
how's that?
well, they're operating in-house, which not all of us are able to do that because of state laws and stuff. And it is a distinct advantage.
Can you go a little deeper?
Yeah, I mean, like right now I'm having to raise money. I hate it. I don't like being a fundraiser.
Yeah,
Right.
you were at an event last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The last 2 days.
Yeah.
And because we're operating where our money has to be raised separate from the university. And if it ever could be moved in-house, where you can take it from different pots, man, things become a lot more reasonable for our boosters and for our coaches, and they're able to operate that way right now, and I think it's a huge advantage.
And that's a state issue. I mean, are you?
Well, the NCAA says they don't want you operating that way right now.
Right.
But some are choosing to operate within their state law, and I'm not I'm not casting right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm just saying it is a distinct advantage because now any monies that go to that are tax deductible. You get your priority points. You know.
Yeah.
So
I've never. I got 18 months though, and then we're going to be at a different system. Do you think this is?
I think it's
long-term?
12 months. I'm
12
hopeful.
months? Yeah.
My AD thinks 9 to 12 months that it's going to be on campus hopefully, and the case will be settled out in the 9th Court in California, and then it will come down to how in the world we get protected, like the NFL, I think, to do a contract that you have to honor.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's like my contract. If I walked away from Auburn today to another place, somebody's got to pay that $3 million.
That's right.
Or whatever it is. I'm not saying it's that. I don't know what my buyout is, but somebody's got to pay it.
You know what your buyout is.
I honestly
Massive.
don't.
Well,
But I'm not planning on leaving. But my point, you know what my point is it should work the same. If a kid is going to sign a contract with us, he should honor it. Or if he's going to go to another school, then somebody's got to pay the remainder of that.
That's right. You get some sort of, maybe not a trade for a player, but you get cash value.
We're not ever going back from the NIL not being part of it.
No.
But we can curtail all this portal stuff by teaching them real life lessons about contracts.
That's right.
So I don't know. I feel like I've never asked this question. I don't know if you guys, how irrelevant is the NCAA now? Like, is there going to be a day, because it seems like they're just trying to earn their money. We've got to figure out something to complain about or to guard over.
Yeah.
But it just seems like we're drifting away a little bit. Do you think ultimately one day there's going to be a world without the NCAA hovering over you guys?
Man, I have no idea. I think we have to have rules, and we have to have some type of structure. And certainly they could extend their power and their muscle on anyone they want to today or tomorrow. And now, people like Tennessee fought back. And,
right.
Yeah.
And others, I think. I can't keep up with all of it now. But so it's really hard for me to answer that. I don't know. I've had my run-ins with the NCAA, so I don't want any more of them. But it's it's certainly changed right now. What the things we're able to let them go talk to our collectives about stuff that was like really, really bad years ago.
It's nothing now. Nobody bats an eye. Yeah. Last time we were with you, we were with you, you were in your office, and the 2 nights later or the next night, no, I think the next night you were headed to Eric Church's, the opening.
Oh, yeah.
Right? How'd it go?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Churches, he's the best.
Chiefs, right?
Chiefs.
Yep. Hope is doing well. I hadn't got a report recently. I did get the report that somebody threw a chair off the balcony the first weekend.
We've heard of him.
I didn't like that.
Your boy Morgan Wallen.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's doing well. Chief doesn't do anything that doesn't do real well.
Yeah, and Morgan draws a crowd, so it
That's
works
right.
out really good.
Yeah.
It works out really good. This is my idea for next year. Not that the format's not good, but ahead of the little spot for you and Saban, just a little match play, just you
I
and
think
him.
that
charity
would be
match
incredible
for charity.
He and I both would love that opportunity.
Right.
And it would be a good match.
You'd give him strokes.
Not as many as he wants.
Yeah.
We could put this on. I think we could do a charitable
It would be
angle.
charity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we could help put this
I think
together.
the Auburn and Alabama people would buy into it.
I agree. You'd have people come over here and watch it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Because that'd be a little bit more fun for you
It
and
would.
Nick
It would.
instead of playing,
Yeah.
the scramble
It
format.
absolutely would.
Yeah.
All right, let the record
I
show.
could even talk him into doing autographs and stuff before or after.
So-
probably.
Coach Hugh Freeze has agreed to do it. This is on record here.
I'll be
that-
glad
that's-
to do that. I'd
yeah.
love that match play.
I know you're competitive too.
Yeah,
so
he
is
is
he.
too.
You handle yours a little different than he does. I don't know if he'd signed the autographs.
Well, he
if y'all
might
playing.
now, though. I mean, he's got
That's
a little
right.
more time.
That's right. He's laid back.
No, you're going to be keeping score in this. So I don't know if he's going to do it or not.
So when we came to see you in Auburn, what's it been? 6 weeks?
It hasn't been that long. A few
know. It was
weeks
the week
ago.
of the
It was
Final Four?
Yeah, day before
Okay,
A-Day.
so like right after that, we were in Tuscaloosa for an event, and we asked Kalen DeBoer straight up, is your expectation national championship in year one? Kind of asked you this, but a different way. But in year two, is the expectation for you personally college football playoff?
Oh, it's too early for me to say if that's. I'm real big on not setting unrealistic goals. I think unrealistic goals always lead to frustration. I think we're going to be better. I just don't know how quick will our young kids translate to competing at this level, because we're going to have to play our young kids, and I think they're really good. I think they're going to be really good players. Are they ready in year one to roll out there and compete in a way that puts us in the playoffs? I don't know that. It's hard to say. So, but I do expect us to be better.
We're expecting 9 or 10 wins. Not to put any pressure on you. But I mean,
I'd take that today.
I told you this. I think elite coaches, and I thought you were the perfect hire for Auburn. I really did. I'm not kissing up. These guys
that's
were,
right. He said that. He said that.
But I think in year two, you guys are able to make that jump. You're obviously really comfortable with Peyton. You've got, skilled guys now, playmaking guys that you didn't have last year. So my expectation, looking at the schedule and everything, is, for whatever it's worth, is 10 wins.
I'll take
And
it.
I think 10 wins can get you to a college football playoff.
I think it should.
Yeah,
I
I think it should.
Have you seen that schedule? Yeah.
We could set up the golf event. We can't set up the 10 wins, though. That's beyond our control.
Y'all work on the golf event.
Okay, we'll
and
work on the 10 wins.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You would agree with me, though, that as we look at the SEC and we look at the Big Ten, going into this first year, are you waiting to see selection committee how much they factor in strength of schedule and not just wins? Because, for instance, if you're 10-2 or 9-3, that's going to look different than somebody else's 10-2 or 9-3.
Yeah, I would lean totally on our conference office. I think they have laid the groundwork pretty well to say, now look, we're going to take the best teams, right?
Right.
And that's really not a battle I don't think we as coaches can adequately fight without the conference office and I think our conference is well prepared to fight those battles. You have a 9-10 win season in this league, you need to be in the discussions, probably in it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's our Coca-Cola Conversations. He's Auburn coach Hugh Freeze. Coach, it's always good to see you. Thank you for the
Y'all
time.
too. Thank y'all so
Thank
much.
you,
Good
sir.
to see you. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you,
Good to
Coach.
see you, Coach.
Thank y'all.
I've got short arms.
Thank you so much.